All right, my Food Mood friends, welcome back. Chandra's and Odyssey, gut health, cleaning products. I really have a big passion for this, and I recently have a story that is bringing all of this back up. So, as you know, we're settling into our home, into our life in Reno, and feeling really good about it. And we're getting a house cleaner. And she's a recommendation from a friend, and she's really lovely. And she brings her kids with her to work, and it's kind of like a little bit of a family business. And I've been getting to know her, and I had her come over and clean our house once. And the chemicals that she used were really intense.
Welcome! Here is your hostess and coach, Chandra, helping people make food and mood changes doable without missing out. Go ahead, high five that like button, subscribe and share while you're there.
And normal. If you know, we've lived in almost 40 homes in the last 6 years, and many of them Airbnbs, and many of them like rental units, and most of them come with cleaning supplies and air fresheners. And it's like a thing of like realizing just how normal it is to use a lot of these really harsh products. And so one of the really like emotional pieces to this story with this new house cleaner we have is that she has 4 kids, and her kids have some health issues. And like my heart was like, okay, how do I like when I talked to her about the chemicals, when I asked her what kind of chemicals she used, she's like, yeah, but I can use your chemicals or your cleaning products. And I said, okay. And then, but I just wanted to see what it was she was doing. And it took me a couple weeks to get the courage, and it took her actually reaching out and texting me and asking like, hi, how are you? For me to be like, hey, can we chat? And I shared with her from like a really like gentle, heart-opening place. And I was like, look, I was like, do you know what I do? I'm, for a living. And she's like, oh, kind of. And I was like, well, I'm a health coach, and I help people like turn around like health issues by diet, stress, and lifestyle changes. And, like knowing what I know about chemicals and health, and how what we're ingesting, not only from the food we're eating, but also the products that are on our skin and in our environment, like it really does impact our health. And I told her about how when I was in college, I did a whole speech series on organic. And one of the big things I learned is like, I'm really into organic, partly for my health, but also largely for the farmer's health, because we as consumers ingest a small amount, but the farmers who are actually in the fields having all of these pesticides and herbicides and chemicals on their body and breathing in their lungs and often near their houses, that they're really feeling it much more than we are feeling it. And so I shared with her, I was like, look, I was like, I know your kids, you love them and you really care about them, and they're working with you, and you guys are working with these really gnarly chemicals, and you're ingesting them. Like when we have these chemicals on our skin, whether it's laundry detergent or floor cleaner or soaps or dish soaps or dishwasher soaps or air fresheners, or even like when we dry laundry and those laundry sheets, the smell, even smelling the air outside of a building, when you smell those dryer sheets, we're ingesting those chemicals, and they're quite toxic. And when we are ingesting a high level of toxins and our body can't cope with detoxing them, we start storing them, and they start affecting our liver, and they start affecting our skin, and they start affecting our brain. And so like the way that I have really come to deal with my health and my skin has been my biggest motivator my whole life, was like taking the load off my liver so that my liver, my detox organs weren't using my skin as a way to get these toxins out of my body.
Hello, my friend. How are you? I'm in the Dead Sea, floating in the water. Go ahead and like and share and follow so we can keep in touch.
Really understanding firsthand how important it is, and also reading a lot of research since then and hearing very similar stuff, but how important it is to limit our toxins that are coming in, and whether it's from what we're putting on our skin, what we're eating in our body, what we're breathing in the air, like every place that we're coming in, limit those toxins and support our detox organs being able to detox. And then our body naturally rebalances and comes back to a place where it can detox normally and feel good, like not have the brain fog and the headaches and the ADD and the ADHD and so many of the problems that come with like having an overload of toxins in our body. So we can't do a perfect job, but we can make changes. So I was so pleased that she was so receptive, and she was a little bit in shock, and then she was like, well, yes, I'm totally open. And she said, oh, I'm happy to use your products. And she said, I'm also happy to start using them as the cleaning products in her business, which is really exciting for me because not only will her family benefit, but also her other clients will benefit. Like, so many people just don't think about it or don't realize what an impact these chemicals have on us. So I have here this pile of cleaning products. This is what I already had. I just ordered a couple more items today because I asked her to send me a list of the items that she uses and make sure that I have all of the things, products, make sure that I replace all the products that she uses, which this morning I ordered a floor cleaner because I don't have a floor cleaner yet. And I also have yet to find a oven cleaner. Our oven smelled really horrific for a couple days after she cleaned it. It was very spotless, but my partner and I both could smell the chemicals. It was unsettling for both of us. But this is what I already had on hand. And so I wanted to share with you the products that I use. And I will also have an Amazon list below this video so that you can go check out the items that I use that I consider gut healthy, low toxic, and beneficial to our health. This is a laundry detergent that I love. I almost always go fragrance free because fragrance often is chemicals. I do like how this is with lavender and a couple of these. This is with essential oils. So I with essential oils and stuff like this, I'll go with not necessarily, this is Puracy stain remover for stains on clothes, and this is free and clear. I tend to, if I can, go without fragrance just to limit the chemicals. I really like this. This is for laundry soap, and these are literally just little, we discovered this while we were traveling and trying to find products that we could travel with. So you just tear this up and put it, this is the soap. I like this because there's no plastic. So I also like to think about the earth. If you think about all of the plastic that we're putting into the earth, it's eventually coming back into our body and the water system and the ground and the food. So I like this. This is really good for getting out old oil stains. One of my dear friends told me about this, called Green Rock. It's also unscented. This for clothing, for stain removing, it works really well. And then I really like Myers. When we were living in our Airstream, we were really working towards finding biodegradable ingredients because we were using a filtration system that was putting our gray water out onto the earth. And I really like Myers a lot. There's a couple Myers, but yeah, I like to use their dish soap, their cleaning products. This is like a multi-surface. This is good on hard stains. This is good for the bathroom and stuff. I really like this. I can't find this online anywhere. I got this at Whole Foods a while ago. Counterculture Probiotic Cleaning Tonic. I really like this. It's there's also a website and I will also link this below the video, called EWG, and it's a really good website for checking products. So one of the things I did today when I went to find my hardwood floor cleaner is I put EWG verified floor cleaner product. So EWG is this company that they're screening products for toxins, and so they have this standard process for checking. They not only cleaning products, they do makeup, they do all kinds of products. So they're definitely a really good resource. Dr. Sharman, who I collaborate with, she a while ago, a year ago, told me that that's one of her go-tos. This is a glass cleaner that's also got all the non-cruelty, earth-friendly, microbiome friendly. 7th generation, I like their products a lot. This is for dishwasher. And one of my favorites is this Bon Ami. I think that the Myers also has something similar, but I really like this product. I find it really, really useful and very not toxic. It cleans really well. It's calcium carbonate, limestone, feldspar powder, mild abrasive, and sodium carbonate, soda ash, and baking soda. It's really, really, baking soda, vinegar, those can be some of the really easy go-tos where you can make your own cleaning products. That's not my jam, but I do like researching and finding what is the least toxic, and also like products that still work. You don't, it's like not useful if it doesn't actually work, but finding products that really do work while also considering like not taking in extra toxins, whether it's from the breathing it, from touching it, from eating, off of plates that have residue on it, from having it on our clothes and our skin absorbing it. Our skin does absorb a lot. It's an absorption organ. So you want to think about like lotions you're putting on your body, makeup you're putting on your body, like what's in those and what is your body absorbing, and then having to process and or store or detox or yeah. So I'm going to wrap this up, and I'm really excited to work with my new cleaning lady on both like getting some great products in our house that are being used, as well as in her business, and helping her family's health and helping her other clients' health. It's like totally my passion. You must know this about me by now, but it's not only in my program, we work on mood as the first big chunk, like what's going on with you emotionally, how to internally manage yourself. Then we do a big food reset. And then after that, we start to look at all the lifestyle pieces like these products, like what's going on, what's going on in your environment that you're intaking and maybe not realizing. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you have any questions, let me know. And I'll see you next time. Wishing you all the best.